Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
And she stayed in the room somewhere in the neighborhood of an hour, hour and a half.
Willie, what's up?
What's going on?
We're just watching the movie, Willie.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
Just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Oh.
I asked her about his, and she said nothing was going on. Do you want to confront him?
Oh, yeah. Take me there.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, go. Go.
Get down here.
Whoa.
This is like not how this is supposed
Whatever,
to work,
just
John.
go. Go with him.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to this episode of Cheaters. Meet Willie Johnson, a truck driver afraid his girl, Donna, may be using his long work schedule as a personal perk. Willie approaches Cheaters to discover what goes on while he's not around.
Willie Johnson, age 59, truck driver. While Willie is hard at work, he suspects his unemployed girlfriend enjoys rest and relaxation with other men.
Well, we met driving truck, up down the road, and I run into her, and we got sitting down talking. First one thing led into another. She's been misused, had a lot of hard times, Had raised the kids on her own mostly. Then had to go through custody fight for her kids and all this stuff. So I set out to see if we could make a better life. But as time go on, I feel like she really don't want no help. I feel like something else has happened. So and she said, "No, you crazy fool, I love you." Like I told her, I said, I realized the age difference, and all this stuff. But like when I set out, all I wanted you to do is be happy, that was my whole outlook. I could go on down the road and feel feel nothing if she was with somebody she wanted to be with and she was happy. Just get me out the picture and let me go. But when we talking, I told her if we got married, then things would have to change faster, because I would have to know that she's being true to me as well as I'm being true to her,
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Donna Rousseau, age 48, unemployed and often unable to account for her whereabouts. Investigation day 1. While Willie works the night shift, Cheaters investigators work surveillance on the South Dallas motel room that Willie shares with the suspect Rousseau. Cheaters cameras document Rousseau leaving the room in the middle of the night. She makes her way across the motel corridor to the room later learned to be registered to Freddie Gill. 1 hour later, Rousseau steps back out from Gill's room into the view of Cheaters' cameras, which catch the two kissing night-night. Rousseau's night has only just begun, and Cheaters' detectives continue surveillance. At 2 o'clock in the morning, investigators witness and document a repeat performance on a different stage. This time, Gill makes his way to Rousseau's room. Meanwhile, Willie's phone calls to the room he shares with Rousseau go unanswered. Two hours later, Cheaters' crews catch contrite Gill as he sneaks away from the room. Investigators call it a night after Gil returns to his own room. Investigation Day 2. Cheater's cameras roll on, capturing hours of action outside Rousseau's room. First, a man in a cowboy hat, later identified as Leroy Holmes, drives up curbside. Out of view and inside the room, the conduct is unclear, but no doubt Rousseau knows her visitor. Nearly 2 hours later, a second unidentified male approaches the room. His stay passes quickly and initially inexplicably. Investigation Day 3. Willie is able to lawfully set up surveillance inside the motel room. Cameras record conclusive evidence of Rousseau's infidelity, catching her red-handed in an illicit interlude with Gil. Willie Johnson needs no further surveillance. After the break, the confrontation.
During Willie's long hours on the job, Donna Rousseau succumbs to the temptation of another man. Cheaters must now reveal to Willie the dark secrets of his lover.
This is the toughest part of this job, and you know, I knew you felt something was happening. Let me go ahead and just show it to you, because there's no other way to give you the evidence but this way. This first night, this is when I was telling you that she visited a fella that she was going upstairs to. She visited him on 2 occasions, and she stayed in the room somewhere in the neighborhood of an hour, hour and a half. Here's a fella. Tell me if you recognize any of these guys. It's kind of a longer shot, but he was going into the motel, and then this guy came over to the motel. My understanding is that the hotel manager came over and was disturbed that people were coming and going so often. At this point, we weren't sure what was going on. If she just had a lot of friends, if maybe she was dealing drugs, running prostitution or something out of your hotel room. Do you notice that she has a lot of money?
You have no money.
She doesn't have any money?
No.
She never has any?
No.
Maybe she's doing all this for free. I have no idea.
I don't either.
But as you can see, that's Donna. I'm sorry to have to show it to you this way.
Damn. You know, tell you all this about how she been treated and all this, and then you go out and do like this, and you old stoop like me takes it serious, you know, to try to do something to help her. You know, try to be nice to people, don't who they are, just try to be nice to them and do something to try to help them. I spent lots of money, a lot of time in this, trying to make her decent.
I know.
Evidently didn't do no good.
This is how she paid you back.
Yeah. This is how she paid me back. Back there.
Got it. Cameras first or us? Where's Sue? Okay.
Willie, what's up?
What's going on?
Nothing, Willie.
What's that?
We're just watching a movie, Willie.
Yeah?
Hey, look, she offered me, she asked me to watch a movie.
What's your name?
Oh, don't worry about it. Put it in the
My name's Tommy from the TV show
No,
Cheaters.
no,
Can you explain yourself? Can you explain yourself? Donna, my name's Tommy from the TV show Cheaters. Willie came to us with a problem. Can you explain what you've been doing in here? He's done a lot for you over the last few years.
I'm sorry, okay?
Sorry.
I have surveillance of you having guys 3 and 4 in an evening coming over here.
You believe everything they say?
It's on the camera.
Can you explain
Can you explain that?
what you're doing in here? Do you think it's fair after Willie's been taking care of you for the last 2 years?
No. I know Willie works hard too. He's hard sometimes, you know?
Who are these men?
Willie, these men.
Are you dating them?
No. Willie. Just Leroy, you know. Right?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Here's what we have on film. He came to us questioning.
You see what
You're-
you see? I see it too, Willie. You can't dispute that, but at the same time,
We're trying to make him mad. Is that what you're saying? He came to us with a problem.
are you throwing me out, Willie?
No. What did you do?
He said he cared about you, and supposedly you cared about him, and you said you loved him.
Willie's my friend. God, he always looks out for me. But you know, I'm a lot younger than you, Willie.
What do you want from Willie?
Oh, well.
You want to get some of your stuff, buddy?
I'll give him a briefcase.
You leaving, Willie?
Yeah.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Stuff, buddy?
I'll give him a briefcase.
You leaving, Willie?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Going to work.
Are you gonna come back in the morning so we can talk about it?
Huh?
Are you gonna come back in the morning so we can talk about it?
You want us to help
Yeah,
you with
I
some of
can.
your stuff, Willie?
That's all I got.
That's everything?
That's everything.
All right. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, buddy.
for you, sir.
We'll take you back to your car. I guess being honest would have been the right move, don't you think?
I don't know what's better, you know? I don't know if it's better to hurt Willie's feelings like that or it happen the same either way, I guess. Oh, I'm through with this. He'll call me eventually. After you guys get through with him. Showing him those tapes and stuff. Maybe he'll never call me. I don't blame him. Boy, guess I really messed up this time, huh?
You still care about her.
Yeah.
And
When you try to help somebody, and I'm one of those diehard. So when I set out to help somebody, I set out to help them. I try to give it 100%, but some people can't be helped.
she wants to come talk to you. Do you want her to come talk to you?
Yeah, she can come.
Yeah, she can come out, please. Let me let her up in here and talk to you.
Yeah, babe. Huh?
Don't worry, Leroy's not coming back, okay?
All right.
Call me later when we get a break.
Okay.
Thanks for get back in the house, but I love you.
Okay. Okay.
I know that hurts. You just want to help her.
Go home now. The excitement's over with.
If I hadn't seen him, I just wouldn't leave.
Did you ever take her to church with you?
Yeah, we was in church 2 weeks ago.
Did you? Yeah, you had kind of a feeling what was going on, didn't you? You got your stuff loaded up.
That's all her stuff I've been holding on for the last 3 months.
Oh, this is her stuff?
Yeah. I've been hauling around for 3 months.
Holy mackerel. Yeah. You can clean that car out now.
Thank you, Bill.
Okay.
At the end of the confrontation, Willie feels that it may be best to let Donna go. In a moment, Cheaters explains Willie's final convictions. But now meet Dustin Roberts. Dustin gives Cheaters a heartfelt account of his brother's betrayal and the loss of the woman he loved.
Dustin Roberts, age 30. Dustin talks about the long and difficult recovery after his confrontation.
When I first saw Paula during the confrontation, wow, that was it was kind of like slow motion. You could see this look in her face, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like she knew what she was doing. She knew that she was caught, but she was already devising a scheme to do something else. I like this. I like this a lot. What you doing, man? I'm talking. Hey, man. Huh?
That's easy.
What you doing? Huh? Hey guys. Dude, that's what. And dude, she didn't even want to meet me anyways, dude. It was just this look of It totally changed how I feel about women in general. I always thought they were honest. I always thought they were true, and women are. That's just that's supposed to be. They're supposed to be moms, and even though they're sexual beings, they're still supposed to be loving and caring. And this one actually proved to me that women, most women are out for themselves, just like most men are.
Whatever.
I'm trying to talk to her. You out.
My attitude towards relationships has become very simple. Before it was convoluted with, you do for me, I do for you, romance and love, and obviously that's still there, but it's more of the fact of the most important in anyone's life should be yourself first. Because you can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. And if you're so intent upon being in a relationship, that's what they call it, codependency, that's what changed. A lot of these people that walk around that, they got a new boyfriend, new girlfriend every week, and it's like, well, you're not in love, you're lonely, You need a pet is what you need, not a boyfriend.
Would you consider still having a relationship? I don't know. How do you feel about the relationship?
I just told him just now that I couldn't see him anymore,
Him or me?
Him. I told him I couldn't see him anymore just now. I mean, that's why we had this whole discussion. And then you come up, and I was going to tell you later tonight, I don't want to have a relationship with you either. I'm gone.
I make 6 figures a year. I'm buying a house actually right now. I just had a son. I'm getting married. I do everything in reverse. I'm getting married in about 6 months. So my life is actually probably the best it's ever been. I'll call you guys in a year and see what happens after that.
Willie Johnson agreed to meet suspect Rousseau at the motel room they shared the morning following their confrontation. When questioned about her peculiar behavior, Rousseau admitted to Willie that she had a drug problem and needed help. With Willie's support, Rousseau found the courage to check herself into a rehab program where she continues to undergo treatment. Willie managed to move from the motel and is now making plans for both a permanent residence and future with Rousseau. The couple plan to be married once Rousseau has completed detox. Companion Gil refused any further comment except to say he no longer maintains contact with Rousseau. Companion Holmes has also ceased contact with the suspect and maintains they were never any more than friends.